What's happening, everybody? Kyle Smith, Platform Sports League. Man, I'm struggling with this live stream. Just trying to figure everything out. We're going to get things situated here and start to check out some highlights. And start to check out some Hudl highlights. Week 1, Westfield versus Cathedral. Big time Week 1 matchup and big time players involved in the game as well. So we're going to check some things out. Right now, I'm using StreamYard for literally the first time. I'm trying to click around buttons and kind of see what's going on. But all is good right now. What I'm going to try and do is set up and share my screen, which I have no idea how to do. All right, we're back. I'm back. Trying to figure this out. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to head over to Hudl. Like I said, let's see if we can swap this out. So Westfield Cathedral, Week 1, big battle. And what we want to do is check out some of the key players. There's plenty of studs, both state finalists in their respective classes and things like that. Great teams. Westfield's right around the corner for me, so I'm excited to be there tomorrow. But we're going to check out some players, and we are going to go right to the quarterbacks. The number one spot, my favorite spot, the QBs. We got Maximus Webster from Westfield, is a 2022 QB. He is a Ball State commit, and I saw him play last year. I've seen him once, and I really like the way he plays, man. He's a big body, but athletic, can throw the football, and kind of a strong dude. And he had a lot of athletes on offense. I wouldn't say anybody, mind-blowing as far as athletic out there on offense, but it's just like everybody as a collective, just straight up athletes at Westfield, guys who know how to play, hard workers, and can run around and play. So we're going to check out Maximus here, 2020 season, hit play. I hope this audio is working. I hope everything's working here. If it's not, give me a comment. Let me know what's going on. This is week 1, trial and error.
Train your mind.
We got video ads as usual, but that's all good.
Because your only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
All right, here we go. Maximus Webster, junior season, 2,100 yards, 28 TDs. That's big time. Strong in the pocket, fights the rush and throws the ball, puts it on the dot for a touchdown. That's why I remember this guy on the run. I like his arm. I like the athleticism. Putting it over the top, another touchdown. So we've seen 2 throws so far down the middle and straight up on the run. I know they moved a lot. They moved the pocket a lot at Westfield. Finding somebody. There's the same throw. If it was me putting highlights together, top 3 clips, you want to have absolutely insane clips, your best clips that you have. So to put 2 of the same throws on there, I'm not really sure about, but I like this one, the 4th clip, him showing his athleticism, getting into the end zone, scampering for about 50 yards right there. Little QB lead zone. All right. This guy's an athlete and physical, runs downhill, big body. I like it. Obviously, Ball State sees the same thing with him heading there next season. This is running to the left, putting the ball on the wide out. Again, those wideouts, man, I just love the athleticism. This was a big play in state. Oh, no, this wasn't state. Was it? I remember this one. So at about, 8, 9 clips, 4 or 5 of them are on the run, which is cool. A lot of schools are looking for, if you do have pocket clips, staying strong in the pocket, putting the ball on target, that's ideal as well. There's another one over the top to the right. I like Maximus, man. Physical dude, not afraid to stick his face in there. He can throw the football. There's some in the pocket, sitting tall, standing strong in there. So far, everything that we've seen is over the top, on the outside, over the top, high balls, this and that. This is more of a play action, pop pass kind of thing up the hash. What I would like to see if I was a college coach, some more throws on the line, whether it's curls, digs, inside that 10 to 12 range, outs on the outside of the field, outside the numbers. Those are some different throws that if you have it as a QB, you want to put those up sooner in your highlight film because that'll show some arm strength. That'll show some stability in the pocket, which is really good. There it is. See, that was some force right there. I like that. Spins that last football on the run. A man can throw it out to the sidelines on the run, right or left, opposite or full strength. Don't matter for this guy. You can tell he's a competitor. and not afraid to get physical, which you love in a quarterback. A lot of play action, a lot of movement in the pocket. I'm not sure how Westfield's O-line will look this year, but hopefully they'll give him a chance to sit in the pocket just like that. Just like that. Ball threading through the middle, through the safeties, putting it on the line. That's what I would like to see as a college coach as I look at QB prospects. Ooh, we got a little quick kick in there. Okay, Maximus, I see you, man. Dropping it inside the 5-yard line. Good stuff. Couple more plays for number 12. There it is. Right there, that ball to me. Oh, I was at this game. I watched him play Avon. That ball to me should be in the top 5 in the highlight film. He stuck his feet in there, ripped it on the line for a post, no less, for a touchdown. That's big. So as we go through and see some highlight clips, I'll kind of look at it as if I'm a college coach and kind of showing some things that really stick out as you're evaluating, and some flags maybe. But Maximus is a really good QB. I'm excited to see what he does in his senior year and see how far this Westfield team goes, man. And it goes as far as the QB. All right, we're going to pause this. And we're going to go to our next QB, which is 2024 Danny O'Neal from Cathedral. My man is a beast. I've seen his name all over the place this summer. A whole bunch of camp showcases. He's up with Anthony Morelli. Shout out to Morelli at X Factor QB Experience and X Factor QB Academy. He does a great job up there. He's got a huge following and coaching people the right way, which is really cool. So he's given me a chance to get up there a few times, see some guys throw it, and Danny's one of them, man. He's been to a bunch of camps across the country, consistent top performer, which is really good. So we're going to check him out. Varsity highlights, December 9th, 2020. This was put up. So I'm assuming his full season. I know he split time. It was in there seldomly, throughout the season. But at the same time, I think he showed some explosive plays, did some different things. What do we got here? Danny O'Neal, 2024 QB, Cathedral High School. Sophomore, man. This guy's about to run Cathedral for 3 years. That's big time. That is big time. I got no volume on here, but that's all right. We got first clip on the run, corner route for a TD. A lot of play action, a lot of zone read type, play action types while he was in there in Cathedral. See, even that simple hitch to the right side, you see him get down in his drop, 3-step drop, put the ball on the line, put it on the target. Quick release, quick feet, athletic body, and really smart with the football. So even for the first few clips, you could see he could definitely throw the football. That's easy. Spin it. The velocity's there. The athleticism is there in his whole posture and some footwork there like that. So he has the athletic body, athletic type, can move around and do some things with the football. Let's check out some JV highlights. So those might have been the only varsity clips. But again, big time things from Danny this year. Putting it out there against Roncalli. I like that. Zone read action. Again, you can tell this guy's athletic and he's got the speed, man. I think he's got the full package. He's going to keep growing. He's a sophomore. I'm not sure of the height and everything like that, but he's going to keep growing and be the guy down at Cathedral for 3 straight years, which is going to be crazy. It's hard to even think about where he'll be even in two years at the helm. So yeah, Danny O'Neal, big time player. He's going to be you're going to hear a whole lot about him as we go through over the next few years. I'm going to look at the notepad here, see some other guys. We are going to move to the defensive side, to the big-time boss man, Popeye Williams. Westfield defensive end. My man is a beast. Saw him in the game against Avon. I saw him a little bit over the summer. I think FBU camp down here in Indianapolis. Quiet dude, but it was about his business for sure. And he's just a physical specimen. I don't think that's a secret. So we got versus Fishers. Oh, Popeye, do you have a junior highlight? There we go. All right, we're going to step in to the big defensive end, rush end. Popeye Williams, Westfield High School. I think he started on the west side of the city as a youth, but now up in Westfield. Got a younger brother, I think 2025. Is it Cruz, I think? I'm sorry, man. I don't know his name, but I know he'll be a stud too. No music. I could generally get some music, but here's a quick tip. This is for me as a fan, as a college football coach sitting in your office, you watching 30 highlights in a row. You're not a huge fan of the music, so I don't mind this. Popeye's got a combination of size, strength, and speed. Let's see this get off here. Get off, stutter step, inside, tackle had no chance. And it's kind of crazy to think about, D1 defensive ends and some of these tackles that they're going against, as a coach, as you're evaluating, what are you thinking about, if you're a big thing is the competition, right? You want to get an understanding on who these guys are playing against, because if they look like a giant and a man amongst boys, you want to get an idea of who the heck they're playing against, because if they're good squads, good programs, top-notch football, these guys are real if they're really dominating like that. So I haven't even commented. I mean, he's got great tilt. He's got good lean, great get off. He's running down the line of scrimmage. The guy's a no-brainer. So there's some knockback there. As you're looking at defensive linemen as an evaluator, one of the big things, big buzzwords you want to see, or two things: get off, which is in that picture right there. Get off is number one. Number two is knockback. All right, what's he doing on this sideline view? Is their offensive line helmet snapping back? Is their shoulder pads snapping back? That means that there's some physicality by this defensive lineman, and he's really disrupting things. There's some explosiveness. And this you absolutely see with Popeye here. Oh, that was nasty right there. He took that QB out. Some good lean, has the ability to use his hands. He's chasing down QBs opposite side of the field. The motor is there. Now, here's a question. You can't really judge motor from a highlight film, right? The next step, if I'm a big time college coach and I'm about to throw that offer at somebody, I want some game clips. I want to see some game film from snap 1 to snap 50. Is this consistent effort? Is this consistent just relentlessness that he's showing in the highlight film? So, and we'll get a chance to see that, obviously, the more games we watch. There's him in a linebacker stance. I know some people have said that, obviously at the next level, he might translate well to a stand-up outside linebacker, which I could see for sure. I would think either way, hand in the dirt, standing up, it don't matter. I want Popeye Williams on my team, on my defense, setting an edge, tacking downhill. I like that. Disengage, being physical with the blockers, shedding blocks, and going delivering a hit. And a lot of this, what I like to see here is sideline to sideline. He's doing a lot of horizontal running and closing, and that closing speed is there for sure for a defensive lineman. Couple more from my man Popeye. Ooh, that's a classic route right there for a defensive end. inside the D tackle. Quarterback escapes out of the pocket, go chase that QB down. Oh, no. I like that. That's physical. That's a bull rush right down the tackle's chest. And that's a big tackle there. Is that I don't know what school that was. I missed that. It might have been West Lafayette. I like it. I mean, full speed, full motor. There is no question about it. Popeye Williams has got every tool that you could want in a defensive player, a defensive lineman / stand-up backer. All right, so that's a defensive lineman for Westfield. We're going to go to the other sideline, and we're going to look at a young guy, one of my favorites here in Indianapolis at Cathedral. My man. Is it there? Where is he? Where's Kendrick? Kendrick Gilbert, 2023 defensive lineman, more of a defensive tackle. This guy's got an interesting story, okay? He is, I first met him, I think, when he was going into 9th grade, I believe. And him and his dad, great family, by the way. Met him going into 9th grade. The kid was real quiet. You know what I mean? Really quiet, humble dude, which is awesome. And I, seeing him move around and training and things like that, some agility drills, you could tell the athleticism's there, right? But in a lot of kids, especially on the defensive line, can this kid really get pissed off, right? Can he get mad? That was one of my questions there. Like, the athleticism's there. I knew the size was going to be there, but does he have the attitude, the pit bull-like attitude to play on the defensive line? And then I saw his sophomore season highlights. Let's check this guy out. We got 6'5", 260, okay? Defensive end, defensive tackle, young dude, class of 2023. So he's going into his junior year. All right, this is his sophomore year. Don't forget, this is his sophomore highlights. Right after the ad. So we're talking about a 15, 16-year-old kid, okay? Class of 2023, 6'5", 250 in his sophomore year. Let's check him out. And right away, this is one of the top football programs in the state and the country. Right away, look at this man. Look how he stands out. And the motor is there. He reminds me of some old school defensive tackles. The energy is there. And this is what surprised me so much. And it's a healthy surprise. Oh, gosh, just physical, tearing up pullers. This is what surprised me was the attitude and just the sense of urgency that was there compared to when I met him going into 9th grade. This is tracking down at Center Grove. I was here for this game of the year, by the way. It was fantastic. He's on the ends, getting down the sideline. Closing speed is there. And I'm talking physical, man. Physical, you could tell. Just the size alone, you could see him, makes a big difference. And you can obviously see within the first 5 clips why he has basically every offer in the Big Ten and is going to be way more. He's going to have every offer there is eventually. Look at the length there. You could tell on the line of scrimmage, hand in the dirt. The length is there. Let's see the get off. Get off and burst. Deliver. Now, as a defensive end, the hand skills, the speed, the shedding of blocks, that's going to come with time. I think he's really raw, but at the same time, I think college coaches and programs drool over that. They like raw, talented athletes that can move, that have the want-to, that have the attitude, that are out there hurting people. It's crazy, but I'm happy for this guy. And I'm excited to see what he does this week and this year. It's going to be really cool to see him develop. Let's get one more 99. I hope he keeps 99 too. It's a heck of a number for a D tackle. Using the hands, swim move. Swim move's a little high. That's all technique, though. That's cool. Like right away, you don't even need the arrow in these videos. Like you could tell where he's lining up. Big body, clogging up gaps. That's what a defensive lineman does. So here they are in a 3-down look. He's playing the defensive end spot. I see him in college as a big 3 technique, an athletic big 3 technique that could play in a 4-down line, 4-down scheme. I mean, controlling the B gap, tearing up, run plays, inside zone, power. The B gap 3 technique is a crucial point of the defense. But here he's kind of got a 5 technique outside defensive end look, but that's all good. My man Kendrick is a name to recognize over the next few years. Big time, man. All right. Who are we looking at? I'm going to move to, there's a lot of defensive guys that were recommended. Here's one guy I want to check out. Let's go to the DB side. And we're going to go to check out Bryce Llewellyn. Let me type him in there. Oops. In there he goes. If you're wondering what college coaches do, in their nights as they evaluate, this is exactly what they do. You get a list of people who are in your area, right? If I'm the area coach for Indianapolis, I get a list of schools, I get a list of kids. I might watch all the defensive linemen at the same time. I might watch everybody at the same school at the same time. So I might watch all the Cathedral kids and say, who are the guys there? And note those down, notes for all of those players, and, reach out to their head coach, get some more information on them. But this is what you do. You find the names on the list, you Google whatever the name is and Hudl and go to their latest highlight film. So as I'm doing this, you can tell how important it is, if you are an athlete, to have your highlight film at the top of your feed, at the top of your timeline on your Hudl profile. A lot of guys forget about that. They might have the link in Twitter, they might have the link in other places, but this is exactly what coaches will be doing. They got their list of certain guys in the area. They go to Google and they check out, they type your name, they type Hudl if it's not in some system already. So when they come to your profile, make sure that your last year's highlight is there, okay? So here's the second clip, but this pinned clip is the Center Grove game, which I know Bryce had a heck of a game, but at the same time, you want your highlights to be first because that's the intro. That's your resume that you're putting together for these evaluators. So as we go through these ads, I want people thinking about, what are some things that help me, be seen and my highlight film be seen? What are some techniques, some clips to my highlight that should be included? So here's a safety, a DB that we're talking about. Bryce Llewellyn got all these rankings with the team, excellent stats, 56 solo tackles. That ain't bad at all. So he's at the top right now. We want to make sure that indicator is on you before every play. What I really like about Bryce is I feel like you can plug him in to a college defense, and he already understands technique as a DB. Okay, that's a heck of an effort play. Great job putting that as your second clip. But he understands the technique. You see backpedal. There's a second block punt. You see backpedal. You see shuffle. You see opening up hips and running backwards on an angle. You see him coming downhill and making some plays. And that's all I want to see in the safety. Physical, look at that, squaring them up. I played football until I was 26 years old, 23 years old. I don't think I've squared anybody up like that. I like that, setting the edge. Here's a forced fumble. So right now, I'm getting the most excited watching Bryce's highlight film than the others we just watched. Second was probably Kendrick, but this one, maybe it's the theme music. I don't know. I just get hyped up. but I think he's just making different plays. He's making good plays, and there's a variety. What I really like about these clips, is that this is a variety that shows his many talents, shows his ability to do different things. That was a big tackle on the Center Grove, big time running back there. This is up at Carmel. These are the top teams in the state, right? So if you're putting highlights together and putting clips together that look like this against top teams, that's always a good thing. Even that, I really like that. All right, this is a fumble recovery, yes, but I'll take that first part of this clip as well as a highlight. You know, you see his eyes, you see the awareness. He's got the headiness of a safety, understands the flow of the play, not afraid to stick his face in there. Some really good things from Llewellyn, man. I'm surprised, man. It might be a size thing. I'm really surprised he hasn't gotten more looks. I'm really thinking that, you know, this is going to be a big year, obviously. And I think he's going to get some different eyes on him in his senior year. State Finals, Zionsville. This is a good one. Big hit. You know, the guy doesn't miss tackles. I mean, as a safety coach, as a DB coach, that's what you want. Physical, downhill, but also shows the ability to open up his hips and run. Really like that. Very clear pre-snap where he is. That's what we need, guys. Especially as a safety. You're not at the point of attack at every play, right? You're not going to touch the ball every play. So I want to see you move. I want to see you get in your stance, get out of your stance, your back pedals, your reaction, putting your foot in the ground, getting downfield and going to make a play. Trips. He's got his inside foot up. He's coached well. All right. Defensive coaches at Cathedral, applaud you guys. These guys are coached well. The technique is there. It's not just dudes playing what they want to play. All right. The technique is there. He's coming on the outside, setting the edge. The inside foot is up. Nobody getting outside of him. Here is a middle safety. He's running the alley, taking the right angles as a safety, right? You don't need to be the fastest. I sure was not. You don't need to be the most physical. I sure was not. But you got to take the right angles and anticipate, right? That's the way. Those are the things that get you on the field. Sound football, fundamental football, especially in the safety position. It's the last line of defense. A coach needs somebody they can rely on. PBU. I just like his eyes. I like his awareness. I like his physicality. The size, the height is what hurts him from big time schools, getting the eyes on him. But still, I think somebody gives him a break through his senior year and kind of, gives him a look, gives him an opportunity at the next level. Let's go one more of my man Bryce. There it is. That body lean, pad level is there. Adjustment, go get it. That's quality. That's quality safety play right there, DB play. All right, you see a lot of athletes. You see a lot of raw athleticism in, DBs and highlight films, but you don't really see the technique a whole lot of times. And you can tell that he's coached right and he listens and he's doing the right thing out there. Let's see, one other guy. I got nobody else from Westfield. If anybody is from Westfield or has an idea on who to check out on defense, please drop a comment. Let me know. I'm going to check out one guy I have not seen before, and it's Patrick Kendall, another defensive lineman at Cathedral, 2023. I'm going to check him out. I do not know much about Patrick, but we're going to see. Let's see what he's all about. Defensive end, defensive tackle. Join Hudl 2019. I got nothing here. All right, so I'm a college coach. I don't really see anything right now. Is it with varsity football? All right, so what do I do as a coach if I don't see this man's Hudl highlight after a Google search? All right, here's some game recaps. That's from the actual school. I'm going to Twitter. That's my next stop. All right, so this helps to show you guys what a coach is actually doing. All right, a lot of the big time schools, they got these highlights cut up already. They got them in their own video systems, which is all well and good. Okay, but the smaller schools, FCS, the D2 schools, NAIAs, they're out there doing work on their own. Okay, so I'm here in my office as a coach. I'm looking. There's Tevin Stutter, man, what a legend. I'm looking to see who can, trying to find guys. So just being conscious of that, have an understanding and have the ability to show your link and have your video handy. All right. So coaches can find you. I got nothing here. Let's go to my notification because I know somebody tagged him. Here we go. PGK 2023. Dang, man, I got no highlight for you for Patrick. I might be out of the loop. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't have him. He hasn't played yet. I don't know. He was recommended, so I tried to check him out. The other guy that was suggested by my man Nevin, this is Nevin Tudoro, who responded to my tweet. Appreciate you, bro. Let's jump right over here to 2025 Gabriel Aramboles from Westfield, wide receiver. I hear this dude is legit. Have not seen his clips at all. All right, we got 8th grade football season. You know what? It's there. I'll watch it. Anybody want to send me links, check out the video, respond to those videos at any point, shoot them my way. I'll do my best to engage in it and just respond to them. All right, let's see Gabe here. My man, this is his 8th grade film, so coming up to be a freshman, but I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing good things about this guy. Let's see what we got. He's at the QB spot. All right, we're going to judge on athleticism alone. 8th grade, don't forget, 8th grade. My man is out. Yikes. Gabe was out there. Where's he at? I missed this. I missed where he was on that play. That first clip was real. For an 8th grader to be doing that. Oh, this is the Williams dude, is it? Oh, man, 2025 for Westfield is going to be real. See, now I'm understanding where he is, but I want that circle put on you before the play. Don't forget that. Before the play, oh my goodness, he just ran that kid over. This isn't even fair. These are 8th grades out here. Might even be 7th graders that he's playing against. Running people over. Stick your face in there. Man, this has got to be exciting for Westfield coaches. We got the Williams kid, I think. This is this guy at wideout. QB athletes. Oh, yeah, this is no question. Guys, he's going to be the real deal. 2025, Gabe Aramboles. Man, keep an eye out for this guy. I'm excited about to check him out. Going to check him out tomorrow. That's some good stuff. Aiden, what's up, man? Appreciate the comment. I am a washed up old coach that no longer coaches, but now run this sports media company called Platform Sports League. So I'm a former athlete. I played at Purdue University and then coached in college for about 9 years and at all different levels, 1AA, 1A, Division III as well. Coached all different types of positions, quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, and DBs. So what I do right now, my goal is to spread value and provide value for guys that and families that are looking in the QB, the recruiting process. So looking to just shed a little bit of knowledge as far as a former college coach on what I'm looking for, what guys are looking for, what they see in highlights, what are flags, what are good things. But I'm here in Indianapolis, and I'm trying to shed light on guys here in Indy and athletes here in Indy and give them a platform to be seen and just publicize their names, publicize their athleticism. So that's what I'm doing. I appreciate you checking in. Let's see. Here's one guy I wanted to see. Micah Houser is a running back, 2022 for Westfield. And this guy's got an interesting story. I think his brother played at Air Force, athletic family. His mom's a kindergarten teacher, which I brought my kid to kindergarten this year, and I saw Micah's jersey hanging in the hallway and saw that his mom must have been a teacher, and I thought that was really cool, but she doesn't have her, so we're going to check him out. All right, so over the winter, I went to an Indy Select practice. Actually, 2 winters ago, I went to an Indy Select 7-on-7 practice, and I saw this dude flying all over the place. All right, this guy had sharp cuts, explosive, all that stuff. And I'm like, who is this guy? And it turned out to be Micah Houser. He was running routes as a running back, was just real explosive, slapped up, all that. And so I was really excited to kind of see what he had going on, and come to find out that this guy's a real player and really getting looked at here. Aiden, what's up, man? Drop a comment. What position do you play? Do you play football? What year are you? What's the story, man? This is Micah Houser, junior season, 142 carries, 1,086 yards. So we're over 1,000. A lot of film breakdowns. Okay, we got all the touchdowns. Interesting. I don't know that would be my route to go with all touchdowns. This is obviously a great opening play. I was here for this game. I saw that. All touchdowns? I don't know, maybe. What I would say is I don't want you to limit your explosive plays if it's not a touchdown. Now, these two first explosive plays are fantastic. My man, 22, Hauser, he's an athlete, man. I really like the way he plays. However, if you got something like this, okay, this is a straight up dive inside zone for a 4-yard touchdown as your fourth clip. To me, there's other things that you could be showing here. All right, so this is showing some versatility. He's at safety, pick, 6, love it, showing the athleticism, physicality to go finish the run. This is one from 35 yards out, inside zone with the jump cut to the backside. This guy's got some speed and explosiveness too. I know he was banged up. He had an injury in the season before, I think. Banged up a little bit this past year, but the guy's a horse, man. I forgot how many carries it just showed that he had, but that's a ton, over 1,000 yards. My man competed. I remember seeing him in these playoff games, just worn out. Let's see. I played flag football because my school doesn't do football because it's private. And I'm in my senior year. I'm trying to play for a football team for D1, 2, or 3, just trying to be really good. Any tips? Shoot, tips on being good at football? Man, senior year, hopefully you've been working this off season because it's about to go down. It'd be tough to play D1, D2, or D3 playing at the next level if you don't officially have a football program. I'll tell you that. So my suggestion as you're looking, if you're trying to continue the career and play, is to get out there and start looking at these junior colleges and prep schools at the different levels, because they'll have those, tryouts, showcases, whatever it might be. They'll keep an eye out for extra guys that are looking to play. And what junior colleges and prep schools do, is give you an opportunity to put something on film, right? Because this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm watching the top guys at this game coming up tomorrow night. All right. And this is exactly what college coaches will be doing. If you don't have film like this, it's impossible. Well, I don't want to say impossible. It would be very difficult for you to receive any type of interest unless somebody saw you at some other event, track event, rugby, whatever it might be, even flag football. I don't know. But my point is, if you don't get any looks this senior year, because the fall is here, continue out in December and January and find those things that are available, find those opportunities like prep schools, junior colleges, any opportunity to play at the next level. Back to Micah, he's just straight up dominating here. I mean, the guy's got racking up yards, kind of reminds me of a little bit of a McCaffrey, but lighter version, I guess I would say, light on the feet. He's outside the tackles for the most part, which is cool. Little bit of a scat back kind of thing, but he can get downhill. I think it's more just the play calling and the type of schemes that Westfield's running, just to see where he ends up kind of a point of attack. Love the screen pass. Screen pass in high school is so underrated. I mean, I'll be running screens left and right. Yeah, Eden, that's tough, man. Fall games are going already, and you're in a private school. I mean, honestly, there's a whole lot of, opportunities out there. I would start getting online and finding prep schools, junior colleges in your area to see what's available for you at the next level. Drop your location. What city, what state are you in? I'll try and help out from there. Mike is here at safety doing some work. I'm just jealous that these guys get to play in Lucas Oil. That was a big-time game. Big-time game against Center Grove. Guy's a stud. Safety, running back, making plays. I'm excited to see what Mike is doing this year and see where he can go. All right. Rochester, Minnesota. Anyway, let me really quick for this clip for tomorrow. I'm going to be at this game, Westfield versus Cathedral. Some of those guys we got to see. I'm excited. There's a lot of studs out there. We're going to get some footage, get some clips, get some photos. Keep an eye out on Platform Sports League, all platforms, Instagram. Go follow me. Just keep an eye out for great content this year. It's going to be a great fall. All right, Aiden, if you're hanging in there, let's check it out. You're in Rochester, Minnesota. Now, I have no idea what your athleticism is, right? I don't know what you look like. Do you have a Hudl film? Probably not. Like you said, you didn't play. So if it's flag, it's flag. It's all good. But if I was in Rochester, Minnesota, let me take a look at junior college football. Minnesota. Field level. I don't know about that. All right. I haven't heard of field level. Let's see. Full list. This is NCSA Sports. This is reputable. NCSA, JUCO football. All the schools here. Do they do it by state? They don't. Let's see. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a little Command F, and I'm going to search for Minnesota. Let's see what comes up. Looks like 10 schools are listed here. All right. Itasca Community College. They're in the Minnesota College Athletic Conference. Okay, so MCAC is the athletic conference in Minnesota. So this is exactly what I would do. All right, let's just take this one. Let's see if there's one that I actually remember and can recognize. Minnesota State Community, Minnesota West. Let's see. Let's go with Mesabi Range because it's a cool that's a cool name. So what I'm gonna do, open up a new tab. I'm gonna Google Mesabi Range JUCO football. Let's see what comes up. All right, click on their football page. This is exactly what I'd be doing if I was you and trying to get in contact with college coaches. Okay, so I'm in Aiden's in Minnesota. All right, I'm going to their football page. Now, where's the next place I'm going to go? Let's see. I need football coaching staff. There it is. Okay, regardless of what their program is, looks legit. Here's your coaching staff. This is tough. I haven't seen a page like this, but regardless, Tony Inforzato is the head coach and special teams coordinator and coaches the running backs here at Mesabi Range College. All right, so what I would do is figure out how to get in touch with Coach Inforzato. Now, there's got to be a way to contact Coach, and it's kind of crazy that they don't have their contact information right here, but here's what I'm going to do. Tom Inforzato. Let's go back to Twitter. If you have a Twitter page, Virginia. Is it Virginia? I don't know if it is. Regardless, it should be Minnesota. I'm going to check this guy out. Let's see. Tom. Sorry, my computer's slow. Tom Inforzato. Bet you he pops up. Here we go. Husband, father of three, head football coach. Mesabi Range College. All right. So we follow him. And obviously, so he's not accepting messages. But if I had a message, or I would even tweet at him, all right, he might not be able to respond, whatever it might be. But this is where I would go. We found him. If you have a way to DM him, if he follows you back, I'd shoot him a message. Hey, coach, my name's Aiden. I haven't gotten a chance to play full-time high school football because I go to a private school. However, I really feel like I stepped up my athleticism in these past few years, especially over the summer. I've been working hard. I'm reaching out because I'm definitely interested in playing football at the next level. And I came across your football program. I'm definitely interested. I'm here in the state. And, what's the opportunities like? Are there any chances to be seen? What can I do to continue the conversation? That would be exactly what I would do. Okay. So now that's one school. I do that same exact process for every school that I can come across. So that was Mesabi Range. I'm going back to this list right here. Fergus Falls. Let's see. Let's go to Itasca Community College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. My man, I'm just picking junior colleges here. You asked what college is that? It was Mesabi Range Junior College. I'm looking at junior colleges because there's really not a whole lot of chances in NCAA or NAIA without any highlight film. All right, so I'm looking at junior colleges because they're 2-year schools. They give you a chance to play some football. All right. Itasca Community College up in Minnesota. 2017. All right, I go to the roster. Let's check out Itasca, 2019. I don't even know if there's actually still playing football here. Let's click and see what we got. All right, look at this. Get recruited. I'm clicking get recruited. And here you go, Aiden, right here. Boom. Listen, I'm going to be transparent with you. If you're playing flag football and you have 0 clips of high school football film, I would take D1 out of the picture as realistic, all right? You need to get something on video where somebody sees you with pads on, hitting guys, catching the football, running around, whatever position you play. You want to get that on video. How do you do that? You go to a junior college, you go to a prep school, all right? So that's pretty much the route to go. So what I did, if you're looking to do something like that, you start off in your state, wherever your school is. You start off in your state. You look up what colleges are around you. You go to their websites. You go to their coaching staff. You figure out what coaches might be good to contact, whether it's a position coach, the head coach, whatever it might be, and fire out emails, man. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to get responses, but you might just get 1 out of the 100 emails that you send, and that's your opportunity to go play at the next level. So you're starting from scratch. Senior year, it's going to be tough, but at the same time, you'll have the ability to go do something, and if a door opens for you, shoot, you take it and go run with it. All right, boss. Listen, I wish you the best. I wish you all the best. I'm posting this as a live video. I'll be posting again, so if anybody's watching later on, please comment with any questions. We're going to keep doing this. The quality, the topics around it are going to increase and get better. Wish everybody the best, and we'll see you at Westfield Cathedral tomorrow night. Big time Indiana football starting back up. Take care, man.